everybody, to yet one more installment of San Dimas Wine Shop and Tasting Room. This is our weekly video that we talk about the wines coming up for this week's tasting. And I always love this week. This is the one where all the team members get to pick their wine. So we're going to go down the list, if that's okay with you, Kristen.
Sounds good.
Okay. We're going to go down the list and we're going to talk about each one of the wines. You'll know who chose it, and that will be our tasting for this week. So we're going to start out with our first wine here, which is the Domaine Gallivan. This is Luke's pick. This is their Blanc. It comes from Courthézon, which is Courthézon is sandwiched right in between Lyon and Marseille in Provence. Actually in Rhone, or to be precise, just north of Provence. But this is a blend of Claret, Roussanne, and Marsanne. Okay, really, really well blended. It's got that real creaminess that I think the Marsanne lends so much to it. It's got that honeysuckle and almost like a beeswax kind of finish to it, which I really, really like. So that's a great wine and good pick on Luke's part. Then we go over to Kristen's favorite. This is the Cherry Tart. And the Cherry Tart, I just tried this one. I'm used to drinking the Stanley Vineyard, and this one is not it, but I was very pleasantly surprised with this. I have just tried this for the first time just about 10 minutes ago, and this is, it's a blend of primarily Monterey it's got some Sonoma and some Santa Barbara in it. And it's got that tartness to it. It doesn't have that real earthiness like some of the better known clones here in California are known for, like in Santa Lucia Highlands. It doesn't have that, but it's got that real nice, pretty cherry finish, real soft and supple, and as Kristen described it, it was real juicy. So another very, very good pick that I think everybody's going to be really pleased with. Then we go to another. I really love this one. I just got through tasting this and I've had it several times, but I wanted to try it again. This is the Old Vines Inn out of Lodi. This is Yvonne's pick, and I'm really glad she chose this wine. I think this is going to be a big favorite. Even though we always think of Ironstone, we always think of those wines being almost everywhere you go, and they are, but not this particular one and not the ones that we carry. This is their Zinfandel that comes out of Lodi. I don't know how many cases of this are produced, but these are 45-year-old vines. It does see a good injection of oak, of American oak, but it does have that peppery finesse that old vines are known for, and I really, really like that. In fact, I was thinking right when I had it right now, I was thinking what I would have with it. And for any of you that like Chiopino or that make Chiopino at home, especially during the summer or as we get into the fall, make sure you pick that up. That is a Chiopino wine to the max. Then we're going to go to Ron and Melissa's pick, which is the Burgess Merlot. We've sold a lot of this over the past. This is their latest release. This is their 2011. We had, I think the 09 was the one that was a huge seller here. But this is Ron and Melissa's pick. This is all estate fruit out of Yountville. 2 years on French oak. One thing to remember about this, it's Napa Valley and it's Yountville, which is oftentimes known as Cabernet country. This is a big Merlot. This is, if you're into those real plummy, jammy, soft tannin Merlots, this is not it. This one is more for cab drinkers. So for those of you that are cab drinkers that like your wines with a little bit of grip to them and that like them definitely more full-bodied, this is definitely your pick. And this is something you can throw any cut of meat at, including a ribeye on the grill. All right. Then we're going to go to Serena's favorite, which is the Educated Guess. The Educated Guess comes out of Napa. The company that runs this, or the winery, this is Roots Run Deep Winery, and I like a lot of the wines that they're making. But the Educated Guess, over the years that I've been here, are going on I think year 6. Out of the years that I've been here, it has by far been one of the biggest sellers that we have. It's Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a mixed bag because the majority of it, even though it says Napa Valley on the label, which is where 86% of it comes from. There is some that comes from Paso Robles, there's some that comes from Lake County. It does have some Merlot, some Cab Franc, and some Petit Verdot. spends 12 months on French oak, and it is a pretty good, robust wine. Easy drinking, but with a lot of finesse to it. And then last but not least, we'll go on to the Muscardini. The Muscardini is my pick. I've liked Michael Muscardini wines for this year is really when I started to learn more about his wines. And I've been very pleasantly surprised, and I'm addicted to his wines. What Michael Muscardini is known for is doing all single vineyards. So he will choose a particular site and sometimes particular lots and make those wines from those very specific locations. What you get, in my opinion, is a taste of that terroir. And because it's not blended really with anything other than this one does see Merlot and Cab. It's primarily Cabernet Sauvignon, 53 and then 47 Merlot. So it's almost a 50-50 blend. But it all comes from Rancho Salinas, which is the vineyard. He typically does them in French oak. I haven't come across one that he's done in American oak yet. But they all kind of have this real nice spicy baked finish, think of like cloves and leather and cinnamon, but especially on the clove side. Real elegant and absolutely delicious. It isn't as fruity as one would think from a lot of these real warm climate grapes. This one does come out of Sonoma, right? Rancho Salinas is just north, about 2 miles north of that Sonoma Plaza, right in the Mayacamas mountain range on the western side. But really, what a beautiful wine, and I really hope that all of you get to try these wines when you come in. And these are the staff picks, and these are the ones that we try in and out, and these are the ones that we say, this is what we really like. So please come in, do the tasting, and we look forward to talking to you about these wines in a little bit more detail. Don't forget, by the time you're seeing this video, actually the Italian class will be over, won't it, Kristen? But we do Italian tonight, our last week, and we look forward to seeing you all for the next series, which I think will be Spain. Cheers.